Hello, my loves. Welcome into this reading. This reading is for you. If this full moon Scorpio lunar eclipse is happening in your second house, meaning your rising sign is Libra using the whole house system, or 14 degrees 58 minutes of Scorpio shows up in your second house. Welcome in. If you have not watched the introduction to this reading and you want to learn more about what it is we're talking about here, you can always visit that video linked in the description and popping up on YouTube. So the houses in our Zodiac story represent where things happen for us. So the where of the second house is our values. It's the house of values ruled by the second sign of the Zodiac, which is Taurus. So this deals with the area of our life dealing with possessions, exchange, morality, finances, and self-worth. So this is where in our lives these aspects are in play. So with this lunar eclipse, this full moon in Scorpio in your second house, this is the area of your life you're going to see really highlighted with this solar eclipse, really focused on this next 6 months. It's a big phase. It's a big energy. And we have this eclipse and we have the solar eclipse that happened in Aries just a few weeks ago. So there's a lot going on here that's being pinged in your life. And there's a lot for us to shift and open up to and reevaluate. So you're reevaluating your values and your valuables. So how you value yourself, what you value as the right way for you to be in the world, what you think is right for you, and also the physical things, the physical objects that you value. And Scorpio is the ruler of this house for you if you're using the whole house system. And so you have this energy of the Scorpion transformation. You value transformation. You value exchange. You value the energy of magic, passion when it comes to this area of your life. So it may be that you see this theme running through this area of your life, the Scorpion theme running through this area of your life. And then, of course, any planets that you have in Scorpio are going to be highlighted and pinged and are there to support you in this unfolding as well. So for the reading, we're going to go to the Light Seer Tarot by Chris Ann, and we're going to get an affirmation. And then we're going to talk about how that affirmation relates to the second house and how that relates to being free from the human condition. So if you have not already closed your eyes, taken a few deep breaths, and opened your heart to receive the guidance most aligned for you at this time, I invite you to do that now. Remember, you can pause the video if you need more time. You can invite in any energies you want to be here with you. I just ask that they be here in unconditional love for you and that they be supporting your highest good and the highest good of all. This is such a beautiful card to get here. You got the 10 of Pentacles. Pentacles is the earth element. And I'm going to read you the affirmation, and then I'm going to show it to you so you can pause the video if you want to write it down. I am successful, and I share my wealth with those I love. Yeah, this is a perfect card for the House of Values because this deals with your possessions. This deals with your exchange of possessions, and the advice coming through for you here from this card is to share your abundance, to share your financial wealth, to share your possessions, and to share also your self-sense worth in the sense of offering it to others in celebration of the connection that you have with them. So I would write that affirmation down. I'd repeat it as often as I could over the next 6 months. I will be doing that, and that is my recommendation for you as well. And how this relates to the human condition, such a big message here. So the great thing about, one of the great things about what this material, this content, this understanding offers us is it restores us back to the selflessness that is our instinctual nature, right? This is the lie that we are undoing. This is the misconception that we've had as a species that is being transformed with this understanding. We thought we had animal instincts, which drive us to compete with each other, to be aggressive, to be survival of the fittest kind of energy and vibration. And we're recognizing that that isn't the origin of the human species. The human species origin is not, the instinctual origin of the human species is not angry, aggressive, and competitive. It's actually loving, cooperative, and selfless. And so as we start to open our hearts to the selflessness that is our instinctual nature, like our instincts are always urging us quietly, very subtly, urging us to give, to support others, to share in collaboration, to share what we have with those that we love and our community and our human family. That's our instinctual drive and urge. And so as this lunar phase is working its magic on you, is showing you the importance of this area of your life and the importance of sharing your abundance with those that you love and those that have supported you. Let me get that affirmation again. You probably wrote it down, but I've forgotten the exact phrasing. Yeah, I am successful and I share my wealth with those I love. Yeah. And the thing about recognizing that we want to selflessly give to others is also recognizing that up to this point, the good deeds we've done have been based in what I call validation seeking. So validation seeking is what I believe has been a response that we've had to that intellectual trauma of not knowing why we encounter a world that is not loving, because that's what we instinctually expect. And so our mind makes up a story, because when we don't know, we make up a story. I don't know if you've ever noticed that about your life, but it's a wisdom that was shared to me by a elder, and I really love the truth that this has opened my mind to. So when we don't know, we make up a story. So we've made up a story that maybe we're not good because we're not getting what we instinctually expect. Maybe it's our fault that we're not doing it. So we validation seek in order to make ourselves feel better about this fear. But the thing is, no matter what we do for validation, no matter how much good work we do to get the outer reflection that we are valuable, no matter how much we do, if we're doing it because we don't know already that we're valuable, it's going to be fleeting and it's going to be hollow. When we can give to somebody because we know we're worthy and we're not trying to validate our existence, we know the worth of our soul and we're listening to what our soul is guiding us to do, not our intellect telling us, well, if I do this, then maybe I'll feel good about myself. Okay, I always offer up this example. I know that my businesses, my services were geared towards saving the world, towards healing all the hurt in the world. And that may sound really beautiful and loving, but I looked at my own motivation for that goal, and there was within me a belief that if only I could save the world, then maybe I would be worthy. Now, after I've been exposed to this material and working on it for 6-7 months, I can see when I'm acting out of that need for validation and I can rein it in. And now my offerings are not to be validated. My offerings are because my instincts love to share, love to cooperate, love to lift, and love to heal. And so that's why I'm offering what I'm offering. And so this is for you, my beautiful Libra Rising second house Scorpios. Over the next 6 months, really look at where your instinctual self is guiding you to offer your resources, to share your love, affirm that you are successful without needing to do anything else in your life. You were born successful, you were born worthy, and recognize that there's nothing you need to do to prove that truth. It is just true. And at the same time, your instincts, your soul really wants to give to others, really want to allow yourself to be expressing your love for others through your finances. This is your house of value. This is your house of possessions. This is your house of wealth. This is where you are seeing this shift and change and invitation. So you are giving, you're being invited to give to those that you love, and to do so from a place of recognizing that that's your instinctual urging. And following that instinctual urging is going to help you to just open your heart to a whole new sense of understanding of your true essence. Let me know how this resonates. Let me know if you have questions. And as always, namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors that universal light within you. Namaste.